How would you like to learn simple, easy to learn, and easy to perform?
And Joanne, what I like to do is I like to show you a self-defense technique, but in order for you to learn, you know, the typical what-if situation, you have to know a little bit about how to hit, okay? Have you had any training in how to hit?
No, not at all.
Okay, well, that's like most people. So let's talk a little bit about that first, because when you hit, you want to be effective, all right? Let's talk about a punch, all right? Let's put your hands out like this, and from the pinky first, roll your pinky, the second finger, the third finger, the fourth finger, then the thumb, and you make a fist, all right? Now you bring the fist in here like on your rib cage. Now let's do the right hand first, okay? We're going to go out, sliding it along your rib cage, and then rotate your hand at the very end. Now you want your wrist flat here, okay? And you're hitting with the first two knuckles. All right, now turn your hand again and come back. Okay, once again, out, turn it, come back. All right, now let's talk about the feet. Okay, kicking, if you're not a trained martial artist, you want to try to kick to low targets, all right? Because you don't have to be very adept. You don't have to be Bruce Lee to be able to kick to the knee or to the instep or even to the groin. Most people can lift their leg that high, okay? So let's talk about what we call in karate the kansetsugeri, or the what might be called the stomping kick, or sometimes called the knee kick, simply because the target is the knee quite often, all right? All right, what we're going to do is we're going to use the side edge of our foot here. And you can do this in heels or tennis shoes or whatever, it doesn't matter. But you pick up your leg, your knee high. The leg you're standing on is going to be bent. You want to keep that knee bent. Pick up your foot, and you're going to kick to the side like this, and then come back. Now it's important that you just don't kick and drop your foot, okay? You want to bring it up like this, kick it down, and bring the knee back where it started. So it's like 1, 2. 1, 2, like that. Similar to like if you had a piece of wood for a fire, it's too big and you want to put it up against a tree and break it, okay? So let's try it. Ready? Bring your foot up, kick down and back, okay? Bring it up again, kick down and back, okay? Once more, up again, kick down and back, okay? Now obviously, to get to where you can do any of these techniques in an automatic reaction and an effective manner, it takes some practice. And we can't do it 7 times and have it down. Right? No. So I can show you these things in a few minutes, but it would be the kind of thing you'd want to practice maybe 5-10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, take different hand strikes or kicks or whatever. There are videotapes available that will help you do that, or books that you might get to give you some ideas. But take a few techniques at a time and practice them. Naturally, it's a good idea to be checked out, you know, physically fit. Make sure you're from your doctor that it's okay to do something physical. Good idea to get a checkout, and also to do some loosening up exercises, stretching, etc., before you start actually doing the techniques, so that your muscles are warmed up. All right, now we got a kick here, and we got a punch here. All right, let's talk about some idea where you might use this in a typical situation. In an attack that you might personally face, for example, like someone trying to grab your purse, for example. So why don't you get your purse there and we'll talk about an idea. Okay, now obviously there's a number of ways that you might be approached. Is this the way you typically hold your purse?
Yes.
Okay. For example, if I was going this way and you're going that way, I might try to grab this thing and run with it this way, okay? If I was behind you or come up from the side, I might try to grab the strap here and go this way. There's even a commercial now where you see them on an escalator. One guy's going down, the other woman's going up, and he grabs them like that. Anyway, the point is that you want to hold on to it. Let's take an example like this. Come on over here on this side. Let's pretend we're on a street or a sidewalk, and you're walking past me, and I'm going to wait for you to go by so that you don't see me approach. Okay, you go by. And I'm going to grab the purse on the strap here, and I'm going to try to run the opposite direction. Okay? Now, the thing is you did a good reaction there. You held onto the purse, which was good. That's number 1. And number 2, you turned towards me. That's good. When you turn and get ready to kick, I'd like you to get this fist in position so that as soon as the foot comes back, you're in position to punch from here, not from down here, okay?
Okay.
But from here and in a straight manner, not in a hooking punch, okay?
Okay.
All right, slowly again, please. Go by. Okay, I grab the purse, pitch your hand up, kick, punch, right. Strike. You're being nice to me this time? No strike? All right, the last time, let's do the whole thing. This is it, okay? Okay. Coming by, I grab the purse, okay, kick, strike, strike. That's it. When you want to go. That's it. Okay, very good. Very good. For not having any training, that's not bad. Now, as I said earlier, this is something that you need to practice. And of course, there are other kinds of techniques or other attacks that you want to look at. I have put a tape together that has this technique and other self-defense techniques together that is available on the market. And you know, if that's something of interest, it is available. So what I'd like you to do, though, is for whatever technique, whether it's one technique or 10 techniques, whatever, is a couple things. First, make sure that you're physically okay to do physical exercise. Get an okay from your doctor or whatever. Second, make sure you do some loosening up, aerobics, or whatever exercises so your body is toned and you don't pull a muscle or something. And then third, you want to practice whatever it is. Take a piece, a technique like this, and practice it 5 or 10 minutes a day, you know, in between your house chores or whatever, okay? And after you've done that for 3 or 4 weeks or 5 or 6, depending on the person, it will become more of a natural thing. You might get, do you have any children? You have sons, right?
4.
4. Okay, well, you've got 4 people you can use to help be the attacker. But the idea is to try to get it to be a reflexive action, just like when you're driving a car and somebody comes out and you hit the brake. Okay? I can give you the ideas and give you some tips here, but it does need a little practice, all right? But you did quite well for the first time. So I want to thank you very much for being on the program. And perhaps we'll bring you back another day and we'll see how well you've done after you've practiced a while. Okay? Thank you very much. Bye-bye.